Truck is 5 years old and it's rusting. Straight up orange rust. Pushing the paint out like rust, rot rust. Yo. So yeah, I got a 2017 Ram 1500. It is white. It's the sport white. P8H, whatever the heck the code is. I don't know, I forget what it is. 8F, whatever it is. I legit have a rotting fender, a panel, driver's side, front fender, and it's rotting pretty bad. I just noticed it because I was washing the truck. You know, when you get your towel, you're toweling off the water. And I'm like, what's this, sap? Felt like sap. Feeling it even more. I didn't really have my glasses on, so I'm like, it's definitely sap. I'm focusing in, trying to really get those muscles, those eye muscles going. And it's rot, it's rust. It's coming, like pushing through the paint. And I'll show you guys in a second. I hardly drive it in the winter. I maybe have driven it like a handful of times in the snow, even the rain, a handful of times. It's only got like 43,000 miles on it. You know, she's my baby. Take care of her. 5 years old, and she's little over 5 years old, and she's rotten. You know those little orange spots? I don't know, you know, you might have a lighter color. If you have white, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Those little orange dots that you can find everywhere on your paint. It might have started off as that, but I know the reason why it's rotten. And I'm showing you this because some of you might have the same issue. You might not see it yet. Not that like you can catch it early and do something about it. I mean, the metal is so thin. I used to MIG body panels years ago, and it takes a little learning to get used to. You can literally blow a hole right through your panel, you know. Just turn the dial down a little bit and it can be done, but it's not really worth it because if you're having rotten, it's most like you're rotten somewhere else. So I am getting a new panel, but let me show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. All right, truck's a little dirty, so never mind that, but let me pop the hood too real quick. All right, you ready? Here we go. Can you see it from here? Look at that. Look at that, man. Truck's 5 years old. If it was a horse, I'd shoot it. I'm gonna try to get a little closer so you can see, like, it's like pushing. Look at that, man. It's pushing through the paint. It's got like crater bubbles. Look at that, man. It's bubbling. I mean, another couple months or a nice season, and I'd be able to put my finger right through it. And I know why it's doing it. Rest of the truck is good. I checked the whole entire thing. It's really good. Even down here, like there's no rust at the pinch welds. Nothing. It's mint. And these are the little orange dots I'm talking about. If you get a white truck, they come off if you rub them. But these are notorious for those little orange dots. And my cab bottom's good. The corners are good. Like there's no rust anywhere. Wheel wells are good. I checked this whole area. There's another rust dot. But now I'm gonna keep a close eye on this. There is a rust warranty on these trucks. I think it's 5 years on my truck. Will Short, I gave him my VIN number and he looked it up for me. But it's 5 years and I'm just over it. So this is gonna come out of my pocket. And what I'm gonna do is order a new panel from Mopar. Roji got me one. It's actually at the shop right now. I gotta go pick it up. And I'm gonna install it, take this one off, install the new one, and go get it squirted. Now, here's the reason why it's rotten. And I'm gonna have to zoom in here because what the heck's all these leaves here? Man, this is ridiculous. Never mind my engine bay, I gotta clean it. All right, I'm gonna try to show you guys. I'm gonna have to get a flashlight. All right, got my little tactical mag light. This thing is awesome. It's so bright. So I'm gonna zoom in and shine a light in there, and you'll see what I'm trying to show you. I gotta take the camera off because this camera off my little mount thing here. All right, let me try to get really close here. All right, you see that right there? That pad. You see a little rust on it too. See it? That is most likely a sound dampening pad because, you know, it's 2023 and they don't make steel like they used to, so they make them sound thicker and they put these pads on. It's probably like an ice and water shield type pad. And what happened was water got behind it and it's rotten. My fender, it's rotten my fender. Straight up rotten my fender. And it's inside there, in case you're wondering. Right there, that little pad. And it's rotten my fender out. See? I don't know if you can tell, it's a little more dampened. That's where the pad is. And there's one on this side too. There is one on this side in the same location. This one's sealed very good, so it's not rotten yet, but it's sealed very well. Look at these Morimotos, man. These things look brand new like the day I got them. Highly recommend those if you ever wanted to pull the trigger, do it. They're awesome. Makes your truck look sick. Anyway, so that's why it's rotten. I'm gonna have to take everything off, and fenders come off pretty simple. I'll take the fender off. Got the new Mopar one. I was gonna get one from a different company, so I didn't have to pay as much, but I'd rather pay a little more and get a good panel than buy a cheap one that's gonna rot again. I'm also not putting the dampening back on. I might find a different method. I might do spray on undercoating just a little bit, a light layer underneath. I don't know. Or if I do a dampening pad, I'm gonna make sure it's sealed really well. And once I'm gonna do a video when I take this off as well to see the condition of the pad and see if there's any openings, see if obviously water got in, see where the water got in. But that is it, man. That's straight up rot. In just a matter of time that it's going to make a hole and start dripping and staining orange and everything else. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'd rather have a failed lifter than have to deal with this, to tell you the truth, because I do want to stroke my engine. Eventually I'm going to do it. I don't think this year, maybe next. I got a few things lined up, but this was the last thing I was expecting to do. It's a quick fix. It doesn't bother me too much. It's kind of expected. You know, I've had a few other Rams before, a couple other Rams before, especially up in New England. They rot pretty decently quick. Within 6 to 8 years, you start seeing effects of it. But I don't have any effects anywhere else, just that fender. So I'm gonna fix that, and hopefully, you know, we'll keep an eye on the rest of the truck. Again, I don't drive it in the snow. I don't. I keep it outside. But like as far as salt, you know, a lot of you are down south. You guys don't even see salt. But I don't know. It's just kind of a letdown. You know what I mean? It's kind of makes me want to buy a new truck, but the way the prices are right now, it's like absolutely not. This thing got low miles. It runs great. It's awesome. It's mint inside, and the thing's mint. I'm not about to drop it off like a bad habit just because of a rotten fender. I'm going to fix it and keep moving forward. A certain someone bought a race truck. Can't give any detail on that right now, but you will be seeing this at the track a lot more often. You will be seeing this at the track more often. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I can make more videos and get some more Ram content out there for you. I will do more I will do more footage on replacing this panel, just to give you guys an idea, more of an in-depth tutorial on how, when, and why, because you know, a few of you that got 2016, 17, 18 Rams, you might have to worry about this. You might not, but you might have to, especially if you're up in New England. It sucks. It's a sad day, man. It's too bad, but you know, life must go on. But I tell you what, rust ain't paying rent, and it is not staying on my truck. It's getting evicted. It's gotta go. That just doesn't happen. And rust it's like cancer. If you don't take care of it, it spreads, and if you know, it spreads. It spreads quick, and it don't look good. And up here in the beautiful state of Massachusetts, if you have a hole in your fender, you're not getting a sticker. you'll see people with spray foam all over their car to get stickers. They do allow spray foam. They probably don't anymore, but they were for a while. If you got rot, like your whole rocker panel could be rotted, just spray foam it, freaking Bondo it and paint it. You'll get a sticker. All right, guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned. Peace.
Hot damn.
Breaking it. Ripping, bro. Like, it's just ripping.